hello, hello. Nope, I can still hear myself. Oh, hello, hello. There we go. There we go. Okay. And now I also gotta do this. I've been scrambling. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear any of my audio. That took a while to fix. Sorry about that. Anyway, I think I got it solved, and we should hopefully be good now. I don't know. I think it was something with my headphones, but I don't really know. Anyway, let's get right into the game since I have spent a lot of time troubleshooting. Alright, let's see here. And game. Had to cancel your last stream due to buffering issues you couldn't straighten out, so at least you have a stream. True, there's that at least. It looks like I'm possibly having a little bit of performance issues, but hopefully it won't do too much about the game. And yay, look, popped up immediately. Because I didn't play games on Thursday. So yeah, let's turn that lo-fi off and turn this on. Double check this one because I'm not sure if I'm hearing it. There we go. Okay. Okay, that one was a lot easier. I don't know what's up. Let us continue forward. We have to beat a dude today. You know, he definitely hacked my computer and made it so that I couldn't, was really trying to stop me from, like, beating him. That's all it was, you know? Anyway. Alright. 'Cause, yeah. We are in the castle. And we press R2 to run. So we don't have to watch all the skits. Alright. Got some warm-up fights. Last episode was really good. It feels weird calling it an episode. I'm literally just streaming. Last stream of this was really good. I liked all of that plot stuff that was happening. But yeah, now it is time to beat up some purple guys. Let's see if I can remember. It shouldn't be too hard. I have to mostly in lurk mode today. Have something I have to listen to for work. Hey, no problem. Thank you for even stopping by. Punching. Oh, I should have done the other thing. Ugh. Let's just keep using Mega Sonic Thrust. Press X a whole bunch. Oh, right. I should have been doing... No, I didn't make it in time. I should have used my, Mystic Art. Why not? Do the thing!
I need to be stronger.
That stream was also really fun. Just watching, like, random clips and stuff. I'm glad it went off without a hitch, because I was very worried about it. But yeah. Let's see here. Okay, I can't go that way. That's what's up. I have to go in here and find a switch for that, I think. Yeah, it kind of makes me want to do more of those in the future. I already came in here. Let's... Oh gosh. Let's not get stuck. I think I was going this way first. Did I already go in here? Yes. Oh gosh. Hup, hup. Random, random, random. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Hey now. Oh, hey. Punk. Click on some things to get them in the order that I prefer. No, not this. We do this, and that, and this. There we go, okay. Having to get everything sorted out. Just a little scatterbrained, you know? Oh. Maybe I should go the other way first. Because I think there was a dead end on the other side. I don't remember. Also, well, my eyes are very blinky. Let me blink out of existence for a second and fix that. Blink. Start. And this, and... There we go. Did I do anything? Nah, it's still kind of freaking out at me. Maybe it just doesn't understand me yet. There. Alrighty. We'll deal with it for now. Oh gosh. Just move the mouse around a whole bunch. Nope, excuse me. Oh, this place. Alright. Oh, that also leads to a thing. Well, whatever. We'll go check it out first. Whee! Oh, we should also have someone else as the party leader, why not? Just look over, and every once in a while I see myself in like that panic face. Oh! I don't know why it's reading that. Oh, it leads to the same thing. Okay. That's
By the way, I wanted
less
to say sorry for attacking
worrisome
you
then.
when we first met.
Fret not.
Hi, Hoodle.
Oh, hi Hoodle. I should have said hi Poodle. I would have accepted that. No magic for you, dude. Bonk.
The airborne scoundrels and
Sounds like a job for you like you.
Huh. Punch him. Who's making the screamy noises? Huh, huh, huh. Thank you for the healing. Rude. Oh gosh. Oh geez. Oh dear. If someone used an item. How dare you? I heal up pretty well. This thingy. No! I missed it. Yeah.
Here, let me help.
Ooh.
Nothing
Oh.
gets by me. I never miss.
The actual right one for the shot. There we go. Ah, come on. Take this. No, take this. But what about this? Oh, that was a whiff. Gosh, I'm dying constantly. What was even the point of me going out and healing at the end of last session? I'm just gonna waste it all getting hit like this. Whatever. There will be a healing circle at the end, so I'm not too worried.
We're still standing. Barely.
Still. Oh man, so much money, it's all gonna get used immediately. So let's see, should we do... Yeah, let's run around to Shion to spin a minute. That's not where we need to go. There's only this. But then... Zoogles! Oh my gosh. So many. So many alphas. Say as if just saying that makes any sense. No alpha males, only alpha zoogles. That's the meta nowadays, right? Yeah. Oh, we're so close. Yes! We did it! Oh, but there's one more. How rude. I shouldn't have used hers. Oh well. Ah, we were so close to getting another, combo thingy. I don't know all the words.
Onward and upward.
Yo!
What
Beef
could
and
this
some
be?
money. Good, good, good. Love those little dudes. All their weird chatter. I'll punch him, why not? Huh. Hey now. Oh gosh, I should have gotten out of that. Ah. Oh. Oh gosh, so much going on. Ah. Up right into it. Let's go. Bop. Dead. We did it.
Small, but a victory nonetheless. We have a long way yet to go.
Battle suit. Designed solely for battles with other humans. It protects the wearer's vitals,
This'll
so
make us
allowing
even
them
more
to move
formidable.
freely. Let's see, yeah, that's probably for him. Elemental defense down a bit, but it's overall just better. I think I have the best for all of them, too. Yeah. Alright. Forward we go. Yes, this is the way. Hello! Golden Guardsman. No. I shouldn't have used hers. Whatever. I'll gain him back. Huh. A little late. Hey, dodged. There we go, now we can punch him. Oh! Keep using Rinwell. But that's fine. We'll get more varied as we go on. Ah! There we go. It's been a hot minute since we've seen any of hers.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be.
Old
in
dog
this world.
Don't
tags.
worry, I've got your back.
Cool. Okay. Oh, map action. Oh. Apparently this might have been in our way the whole time. Or, maybe this is a different area. I don't know. We'll find out. That treasure chest is very tempting. We'll get to it. Oh-ho! Woohoo! Silk robe. Who wears the robes? That would probably be Rinwell. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll go the other way after this. I hate branching paths. Too much to think about.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
No. Huh, huh. Hey, rude, rude, rude. Let's just go into overdrive constantly. Come on, dude. Whoa. Let's just whiff all of that. Wow, rude. Rinwell. Fix it. Woohoo! Yeah.
Hey, little quivering. I think we're about to be real
Oh, really? Ooh. Ah, I was so close to weaving around him. Whatever. Oh. Hey now, you two. It's true, if only enemies just stood still. Would make this whole thing a lot easier, wouldn't it? Oh. How dare they die while we were about to do one of our attacks. Oh. Whiffed! Okay, only half whiff. Bonk. Yeah!
Onward and upward.
Orange gel.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
That's the question.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh.
I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
Oh, big boy. I mean, better to go after it now, I suppose. Let's use an item. Heal me! Alright, we're fighting the big doggo. Maybe I should take care of these guys first, though. Whoop. Oh my goodness. How rude. Oh gosh, Rinwell. These guys. Oh, I am in overdrive. Let's go! Okay, good. Oh, he's still alive. How rude. Can't believe he'd stay alive. That's just so bad manners. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. Take care of him. Okay. Take care of this guy. Ugh, crowd management. Always so annoying. Oh gosh. Especially when this guy leaps in. Perfect. The perfect combo. Anything else? Anything else? Whoa. Yeah! So fun. Alright, no more jumpies. No more jumpies. Or maybe a little punch. I shouldn't have used it yet. Punk. Just gonna use all of them. None of that. Rude. I don't think I fought this before. Oh gosh. Rude. Oh my goodness. Vholran's arts are crazy. Maybe I should have waited just a little bit longer. But renew the jumpies. God, I think I have 2 sets of attacks that I could have been setting stuff to. Anyway, punch him. Nope, don't fall in that. Ah! Yeah, so close. Oh. Yeah!
I've used
Nice.
a bit too much healing.
Indeed. Where does this lead? It's just come to a dead end. I beg of you. No. Don't want it yet. Okay, this is all. Fine. We'll lower the gate. We use this to lower the drawbridge? Well, let's hurry up and try it. Just punches it. Congrats. Hopefully we can walk across now. And then one way to find out, we can drop down over there to quickly get back. I'd prefer not to drop down. I'd prefer to, like, figure out what the heck was on the other side of that. It would be faster, I suppose. Yeah, fine, we're dropping. Where are we dropping, boys? But instead of going over... bonk. Going in here. I gotta check everything, you know? Just gotta. Honestly, I should probably, go out and get more healing. Probably. Oh, hello. I just want to get all of the, stuff. Please don't attack me. Please stay away. Oh, gosh. This is the worst. Alright, everything. There's too much going on here. My heavens, get me out of this. What even is this status ailment? Oh, dead. Nope. Just do this a lot. Can I hit like 5 of them at once with this instead? Oh, jeez. Oh gosh, we have no more CP. Ah! Guess if I was really worried I could run, but it'll be fine. Hey now, hey now. Stop them. Just watch it play out. Oh, they were so close. No. Shoot all the things. Do it. I selected me, but it was like, nah, you're dead. I'll select someone else instead for you. Ah, too late. Incredible battle. Punch him. Oh, come on. Xian! Kaboom. Well, they did it. They did it without me. It's the true mark of a leader, you know? And you know they can be fine without you. Let's see, red chamomile. Sure. Make law even better. And then we'll peach gel me again. Oh wow, peach gel did nothing that time. What the heck? Anyway, that's good enough for the moment. Did we go through both of these? No.
Hey, Shion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Oh, did I draw them from over here?
We had after
Nope.
Almadria...
Ah!
If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be
What's
standing
over
here talking.
here? Okay, I see. Gotta go up.
So, thanks.
Anytime, Manuel.
Damn it.
Okay, good. I did almost miss this. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh dear. Can I just run? Wanna run.
Be careful, everyone.
Yeah.
This one isn't normal. Pesky airborne
Okay.
scoundrels.
Well, that got rid of them, I guess. Not proud of that, but I did it. Oh dear. Oh no, I don't like this. I'm just gonna keep running. See how long I can juke things. Oh gosh. Hello. Yes. If we can do this one. As long as I don't get murdered immediately. Ah! 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 And yeah, after this, I'm absolutely going to heal. We can get to the end of this. Why not? Ah! You know what, maybe I could take this chance to learn how to play as someone else. What are even his arts equipped? We'll figure it out. Let's see here. Gosh. Steel. Why not? Oh, it's already on one. He's used most of his. What a well-balanced boy. Tectonic punch. Whirlwind snap, sure. And the aerials. Fang Bolero and Eagle Dive, sure. Alright, we've got arts. Interesting. Whoop. We'll learn how to be a punchy boy. No, no, Shion. Better not die. You're using up all our items, though. Ah. Honestly, Law probably isn't the worst to play as.
I'm reaching my limit, you
Not
guys.
too terrible. Oh, we got peach gels, and we got a lot of other stuff. Okay, we don't have enough to go through there, and that's another thing up. We're just gonna peace out. Let's see here. Oh, we don't need to fast travel there. What we need to do... fast travel somewhere else.
We've reached our destination.
Okay. Guess I should have fast traveled just a pinch further. Marshlands. The one up here. Sure. We'll get all of our stuff in order.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah, totally. Very much an effort to get here.
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah.
Indeed.
You won't have to worry about going high.
Defense up. Oh, we need this. Absolutely.
This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Increases cooking effect by 30% once remaining. I don't know what that means. And we don't need to talk with anyone. Let's see here. Well, there's no one to have like a real conversation with. We'll talk to Dohalim.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
Actually, I do care. Kidding. Could you imagine? Apparently it's a really obnoxious noise.
Do you mind watching our camp tonight?
Like how everyone else is like, I'll
Shall
take
we get
over for the
moving?
night. And then Dohalim's like, you do it. Doop-a-doop, buy, sell. Sell. Yes. Look at all this money. Oh my gosh, 37,000. We're big rollers. We're high rollers for just a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, I'm also trying to get some tea fixed while doing this. Ah. The honey in there. Lots of honey. Perfect. Mix that around. And then voila. Perfect tea. Is there anything else I need to... Well, need is a strong word, but anything else I should sell? Oh, those astral crystals are great. Let's see what we can forge. Craft. Okay. We can make the fancy one for her, but it's weaker. Still can't make any of hers. Radiant light. What do I miss from there? The level 3s. I just don't have enough of, like, the weak items. Yeah, where do I get Bizarre Mega Core 3s? Yeah, I need a lot of those. And then, yeah, the rest of them are fully equipped then. It's been a hot minute. How's the ranch doing? You know, I'm not even sure which recipes call for horse meat in this game. So, I don't know. It's not weird in the grand scheme of things, because there are definitely cultures that eat horse. But, like, I don't know. I just don't know what recipes would use it. And we're gonna raise more cows. And maybe some pigs. Why not? Alright. What can we buy? Honestly, we're pretty good on stuff. Buy a couple of these. Wouldn't hurt to have more of them. I don't know why I need them, but you know what? We'll do it. Yeah, those are all weaker. Alright. Honestly, we're in a good spot.
You can never be too prepared. I didn't.
All it took was cheating the system. Let's see here. castle. Oh, we can't go to the castle. We go to the temple. Fruit of Vholran.
Not so much?
Alright, let me in.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Woo! Let's dodge everything. Speed run, speed run. Tasty, delicious tea. Alright, get over here, punks. Look at that. Glorious. Real question, should I go this way? Ah, but there was stuff the other way. We'll see how this links up. I just want to get all the things, you know? Rude. Oh, did I check the, them hoodles? The owls? Because if I haven't, we can definitely do that today. There's definitely stuff there, right? But yeah, what I really want to do is beat Vholran, that's his name. Oh, come on, we were so close. Give me enough. Make all the weird noises. Man. I think I let the tea get a little cool because then the honey crystals. I don't like when my honey gets crystallized. Oh, come back here. Come back! Baby, come back! Yeah, it just hasn't fully dissolved. To be fair, I do put a lot of honey in there, so... Ah!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Gold dog tag and a peach gel. Right, one good stir. And it shouldn't be an issue. Alright. Hey now. Hey now. This is what dreams are made of. Ah, okay, so I do have to go the other way. Okay. Yeah, whatever, we'll fight him. Well, good to know that I have to go that way, I guess. Oh. Wow, jeez. Wow, rude. Punch. All of you. Huh. Yeah, good enough. Woo! I love how they get back up. They do like the, Oh no, D-pad! They do like the, defying gravity rise. Oh. There we go. Woo! That's a fun one. Okay.
But a victory nonetheless.
Oh, back
have
down
a
we
long
go.
way yet to go.
Through all of that. Excuse me. Alright, we already got got those, so no worries there. I'd like to avoid these guys. There's no avoiding these ones, though. Both of you get hit, get wrecked. Oh gosh, I shouldn't be in this. Wait, no, no. Get me in that magic circle. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? Mystic Art. Oh, I saw a video recently from... It was like a YouTube poop of sorts of the Discombobulate from like the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock. And that's what I'm thinking of right now, you know. First, discombobulate. Then dodge this, discombobulate. But instead it's first Mystic Art, and then you dodge Mystic Art. Turn around again, Mystic Art. Oh, come on. Ah, no, it was so close. There we go. So flashy. Ooh. Oh, that fancy. Yeah. Did it.
With this, I can
used.
become
Okay.
even stronger.
Didn't use too much of our stuff, at least. Hello. Get away from me. I want to fight you. Oh, they're trying. Yeah, there's not much to do to get away from these ones. Huh. I want to kind of hold on to Grinwell's and Stillhagen's arts for the moment. They're very useful. Especially in what's coming in literally the room right up here. Huh. Alright, well, I'll punch him. Huh. Hey now. Yeah. Nice. Sure. I had no part in that.
Small, but a victory nonetheless. We have a long way yet to...
Get over here, punks.
Discourteous, aren't you?
I didn't actually intend to use mine just then. I just wanted Grinwell's, but hey, I'll take it. Alright, dude. Why not? Oh gosh. Bop. Nice. Why I got yeeted. Hey now. Punch it. I better get out of here. It's hard to tell some of these arts are ours or the enemies. Hey now, get out of here. Oh, stay in the circle. Hey now. Why not? did it.
It was a close thing.
You're so strong,
Oh,
Shion.
you didn't go this way.
Even after
Let's
everything
do
you've been through.
Just wiggle.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Yeah, why not? Huh. Oh jeez. Let me just get hit by everything. Heck yeah, 25 hit combo. Look at this. Yeah! Ah, if only it could continue. Bummer. Rude. Hey now. Ugh. Rude. My goodness. Oh. Hey, combo. Nice, nice, nice.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Oh man, so many astral crystals. What this do? This is probably just a nice surprise. Oh, sorry. Yes. Give me the goods. Omega elixir. Oh, jeez. See, they're ramping up like this is the final battle, but I don't think this is gonna be the end. There's gotta be more, right?
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
I don't want to face a shiny enemy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here! You! Yes, you! Oh my gosh. Fine. Fighting him again. Huh. Punch. Huh. Oh, whoops. Too late. Yeah. I don't know why every once in a while I try and save some of them. They get them so quick. The D-pad moves. Yeah. Yeah. An astral art? Yeah. May not stop every single one, but like, unless it's like the main way to defeat a guy, you really don't have to like save him or anything. Do it. Boop. Uh-huh. Oh man. So rude. Oh my god, he really is stronger. I didn't want to face him. Punch him. Oh. Wow, cool. We ditched him. Or we ended up working a lot of arts just then. We are right on the edge. Ayy.
They really made us work for that one.
Yup. Oh no. We gotta use our peach gels, I guess. Man, they really are, yeah, feeding us a whole bunch. Alright, on that note, let's just, use a couple. That's a first. That feels good. Ah, another one. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Hi, Hoodle.
I should have That one I should have saved for the big guy.
The enemy wields arts too.
Cool. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought I was doing my... Oh my gosh, we're at 44 hits? Aw, bummer. How rude. Dang, those are some great combos. Huh. I thought I was still in overlimit earlier, so I was trying to do my Mystic Art, but then it just wasn't going. Ha! Oh. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Doesn't really matter, does it? Which one I'm focused on? Yeah! Now! Yeah. Both Elfin and Law are very, prone to going into overlimit. And honestly, I'm fine with it. If anything, the rest of them need to be more, prone to it. Alright, no jumpies. Woohoo! Punch. So rude. So glad that his topple or downs them a lot. Yeah. Alright, we're getting a little low. Oh yeah, no more jumpies. Again, part 2. The jumping. It's just having a party. Bop. Ah, he's so close. Come on. Nope. Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh man. These two really wanted to be besties.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously.
Yeah.
The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
Oh, Elfin watches you very closely, Shion. Very closely.
That's one of your friends, Hoodle?
A friend. Alright, we'll do this, and then it's probably at the end of the hall. Looks like another drawbridge control device. Let's turn it on and see what it does. Nice. Look, Elfin, that brought the drawbridge down. I see, now we can get moving. Let's make our way across. We can also jump there, but there's stuff to do first. Okay, so Hoodle isn't currently reacting. Is it over here? No. Okay, so it's just somewhere on this floor. 4F. Oh my gosh. Do you see how many floors are on this thing? It's definitely a good thing that I stopped when I did, because this would have been a very long... Woo! This would have been a lot of time to get to this next area. Okay, we don't need to go back there. We want to go this way. Ugh. Hey now, come here. Come here. What up?
Let's see what you've got.
The sword. Sorry. Got a cough lately. Don't like it. I don't know. I don't want to say that it's the panini, but it could be. I don't know. It's more so it happened after I got the booster, though, so maybe it's just lingering from that. I don't know. Whatever. Hasn't been affecting too much other than just every once in a while, just a little cough. Don't have any other real symptoms of anything.
I'm in your debt.
Hey, dude. Just do it. Just do it! I say as I take more sips of tea.
This is the power of the blazing sword.
Is it now? I hear growling. Ooh. Look at that. Slick. Okay. Okay. We listen. Where is the hooing? Oh, up there. Yeah! Oh my gosh, we get a Hoodle doll! Okay, we're putting that on Rinwell, obviously. Let's see here. The real question. Maybe she's gotten used to the sun by now, so we can stop with those. Hoodle. Hoodle! It's all the way at the bottom. I mean, she has to, right? Alright. Also, it's been a hot minute. Save!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Alright, we're not gonna do the Owl Forest yet, because then I'd have to come back here. Hanging Garden, I guess. But once this is done, we're checking the owls out.
What is this place?
Go!
Over there.
Electricity. Oh dear.
Looks like there's no backing out now. The old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
What a classic.
Everyone.
Vholran rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Come on, come on.
On your knees. Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Air pressure. Dragon form.
Oh. Oh.
In a bind?
Alright, no bind for this dude. Ah! Oh my gosh. Horrifying. Oh, come on. Rude. An astral? No. So convenient. Huh. Alright, punchy time. Yeah! Okay, that's the one now. Nice. Good core break. Good timing. Huh.
Can't get out of this.
Woo. Yes, heal up all of you. Someone. No, apparently I'm paralyzed. Whoops. Oh, ice. No! Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. How dare you? Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. Ah. Gosh. Shion, yeah, you gotta heal yourself. Alright, Rinwell needs to heal up. Maybe I will help with that. Rinwell. Just to help. Oh, yes, hello. Should have been focusing this. Yeah, Shion. No, Shion! Okay, she healed herself, good. Okay. We're gonna heal up a little bit. Oh, actually, we're fine. Shion, heal. Dolim! Ah! Rawr. Punch it! Oh no, Shion's dead. You cannot die. Life bottle. Oh, I should have bought more life bottles, duh. Oh gosh, oh jeez, oh dear. Come on. This dude's almost done. Shoot. Ah, rip. Well, luckily we have a lot of money, so after this we'll be fine. I don't want to be anywhere near these orb thingies. I don't know what they are. Oh, shoot. Oh. Hey now. Okay, good. It's almost dead. Ah. Please. Please. Okay, good.
Should make things easier at least.
Oh gosh, he's just there now. Sure. Don't you dare.
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Is this its true form? Oh jeez. Oh, they merged. Well. Or maybe it just second formed. Punch. That rip.
I couldn't make it
Ah.
in time.
If it's in the sky, it's
No. Shion. We're giving her a lemon gel. No! Okay, fine. A life bottle. Ah, Rinwell! Rinwell! Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, heal all of us, please. Come on, core break, core break! Hup, hup. Good. Huh. Good, core break. I'm gonna need to use an orange shell soon. Oh no, you're out! Get back in here, punk. Oh, shoot! Ah. Alright, orange gel. Ah. Ah.
This is my fault.
Okay, we are saving Rinwell's like for realsies this time. Okay, so we're back at it. Oh! Oh dear. Oh, Shion's dead. Lovely. Life bottle.
Resonate with the earth.
Yup, up. Nope, still not. Gotta check every once in a while, you know? Okay, past half. We can do this. Punch him. Nope. Ah! I hate putting Shion in danger like that, but, you know. Oh my gosh. Ah, oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I should have stopped that from happening. Look at this time. Oh my gosh, 74 hits. Look at those combos. Alrighty, dude. Hey. Get back. Okay. We're back in it. Again there. Up. Nope, nope. Yeah, I guess they really did merge. This is Blizzard and Thunder, ain't it? Up. Whoops. No! Oh, Rinwell, stop it! Okay. Punch it. Huh. Oh, rude. Do it. Core break! Perfect. Okay, Limbo has another. Which will be good because he's probably gonna do it one more time. Ah. Nah. Oh gosh, we have no more CP. Alright, Rinwell! How did you not stop it? What the heck? Okay, it's time for another orange gel. Goodbye, 3,000 gold. It's gold in this game. Alright, your turn. We're so close. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah! That was a lot.
did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Yes.
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances
Agreed.
against Vholran. We gotta try to conserve.
Oh
That
no.
sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Well,
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we
I
have
really
to stay
hope that
focused
there's
on moving forward.
I know.
a quick spot here.
Are you
Please.
doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to have to do all that again.
We don't know what else Vholran's got up his sleeve. Be careful, alright?
Be careful.
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
Punk?
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Oh, you know what it's about.
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it?
It's true love.
What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Vholran.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
I need to get more life bottles. Please, let me get more life bottles and teleport back here. Gold gel. Mega elixir. Yeah, they really are pumping me through full with like these really fancy items. Please. I just need life bottles. I don't like my chances with only 6, but if that's all you're giving me. Alright. Oh, wrong thing. Save! Bark, bark. This doggy's barking down below. Anything else? Ooh, sudden purple. Alright. I guess it's time.
Looking at the lot, and not a single soldier in sight. So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now.
Nice monologue
Everyone
voice.
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
I know what needs to be done. Please. No, they're still not giving me... Okay, I know there's a battle with a lord, but you're not letting me teleport. There's no quick travel anywhere in here. It's go time, I guess. We'll deal with the 6. Maybe I'll just be a little more liberal with my healing. I don't know if we need to, but we'll see. Ooh, fancy.
Vholran. Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
Goodbye.
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest?
Huh.
My ambition, you say?
He's trying so hard to be a Sephiroth-like character.
I have no ambitions.
Oh my gosh. Stop with the edgelord talk.
Since the beginning, everything was mine to control.
Sure.
Everything, including your life.
Oh, he's got a nice sword. It's the antithesis of ours. Oh my gosh, what does it mean?
Watery grave is all the burden you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself.
Okay.
Kidnapping Shira, sacrificing your peace. It was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here
Your mad ramblings.
free those human slaves! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
No jumpies for you right now, buddy. Stop attacking her! Huh. Shihan! Alright. Huh. It's kind of fun that he rolls around like I end up doing. Or brothers or something silly like that is probably the secret. Except for maybe not, because he's, you know, Renan. Who knows? Alright, no more jumpies, dude.
Stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Ah! Fun.
Did we get him?
He's open! Let's go!
Why not? So fun. Ah! Apparently I dodged well.
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that. Water, hear my call.
More punches. All the punches. Something's gonna change once he hits half, and it's gonna be really annoying. I'm sure of it. My goodness. Yeah, he really is just a jumpy dude. I think she deserves getting a hit on him. Nope.
The ensnaring to me.
Oh gosh. Get out of here, punk. Ah! Oh gosh, get me out of here. Yep. I knew this was gonna happen. Ah! No!
Don't take your attention off him either. Leave the torch to me.
Gosh. Good.
Take this!
Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm frozen. Ah!
Illuminate the dark. This one's mine. Holy Limb. Here's a healing art.
Okay, we're doing like 0 to him. Alright, alright. Cool, cool. Love seeing that. Hey now, hey now. Yeah. My goodness. Okay, good. We did get his boots. Punch him. Oh gosh. Oh, alright. Edgelord. We're dancing. Oh ho, it is my turn. Do you see? We're doing okay so far. Oh my gosh, this punk. Oh. Crap. Get out of here. Okay. We are saving Rinwell for the next time he casts. Alright, get out of there. I should have saved this. Whatever. Oh crap. Do this real quick and then run. Yeah, hello. Hello! You know, if you keep missing me, maybe you won't be able to, you know, get your... Nope. No, Rinwell. Stop him! No! No.
Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Oh my goodness. Hello? Yes, I see you. Rip Dohalim again. Dohalim again. Ah. Ah. Alright, it is lemon gel time. Ah, how did we not get him in that? So rude. Gosh dang it. I gotta get Dohalim again. No, you don't! Hey, come on, come on. Rinwell, stop him. Come on, it didn't bind him. Whatever. Anyway, good, these two. Finish it off. Well, it wasn't as hard as I expected it to be.
Got him!
It's all over.
Brother.
Vholran. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now!
Fools.
Think this is over?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, of course. We can do the same face. Dang, nice transitions. Oh. Oh. I thought that was straight up an anime moment, but no, that was just rendered in game. Okay. Budget Sephiroth.
How can this be? If Alpin's the sovereign, how is it possible that Vholran has that crest as well?
I mean, there have been other sovereigns, right?
And if
Like-
Vholran's the sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
Just for funsies.
It would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Yeah. No, thank you.
What the hell are
Huh.
you? How
No!
ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is for the weak. The power.
I'm trying to pay attention to what they're saying, but at the same time, I don't want to die.
What do I care? Your want. You are but a
Oh gosh.
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Oh gosh. Oh please. Oh please. I am in a state. Ah! Alright, it is time to... Oh, you know what? Yes, we're using that. Ah! Rip! Can you now? Alright. Stop you in your tracks, and also, I should have held off on that. Gosh dang it. How do you have time to do any attacks with this guy? He just... Alright, yeah, huh? Rip me. Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing. It's life bottle time. And this is what I was afraid of. I'm gonna live first. I'm sorry. Alright. Okay. Punch. Okay. Shion. I am lemon gelling the heck out of you. No! No! I wasted a life bottle. Okay, there's that, and then we are just for a little bit swapping them out while we get all this sorted. Oh gosh, this is a bad healing. So oh wait, no, it's good for her. Okay. Let's put... Oh, I can't. I have to revive them, actually. I was hoping that I could swap them. Rinwell. Excuse me. Yeah. Gosh. Okay. And then we're gonna life bottle him. And then the others are saved specifically for Shion. This one. Frick. So rude. They'll gain their arts faster if they're that way. Oh gosh. Punch him. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, that was satisfying. Alright, can you, like, stop moving for a bit? Nope. Alright, that does nothing anymore. Cool. Which means that someone else is the answer now. Hey now. Ah! Lasers! Oh gosh, no, please. Do I have any panaceas? Yes. Yes. Apparently panacea was not okay. Heck, I'm too late! All the time! Rip. Is this what real pain feels like? We're orange gelling up. What do pineapple gels do? Yeah. And then once I'm resuscitated, we are using... Oh wait, we gotta wait a second. Oh, or no, we don't. Items. Heavy treat. Just do it. Me. Her. Yeah. Good.
Everyone together. I'll shoot him down. Do it.
Me. No. Why not? Someone. Anyone. Okay. Oh, crap. Alright, Law, you can punch him, at least. I'm staying out of this.
He's about to attack. We need to stop him.
How?
All others shall be banished.
Alright. Horrifying. Horrifying. Okay. Dodging like a maniac is apparently the answer. But Shion is dead.
This be the true power of a sovereign?
Hey now, stop it. Oh gosh. No, don't do this. No! Ah! Okay, good. He did get the no jumpy boots. Good. Ha! Punch him. Oh, come on, come on. No! Gosh, it's laser time. Hey now. Alright, Mr. Jumpy. Nope! Ah! Time for no more jumpies again. Nope. No more of those, mister. Up. Oh, Rip Law. Treat. Yes. We need to not die. Alright, where are you going? Up. And then also we need another orange gel. Ah, you missed. Dang it. Oh, rip that one. Jihan! This is our last life bottle. Okay, good. Shoot! Why did I do this? I saw that it was ready and then I just stopped. Bad. Lucky that mine was able to cancel it. Ah. Oh gosh, get me out of here. Nope, get us out of here. Heavy treat. Okay, good. Law. Oh, frick. Gosh, I'm stunned. Alright, no more jumpies for you. Bad. Bad! Alright, hello, yes. Law rip.
I'll bring you back.
Look sharp.
Oh no! Let's see here. 2,000. Well, that's just oh shoot, Shion is dead. Okay. What we're gonna do is you. It's up to you. Shion. Dohalim. Yeah. Hup. Not arts. Item. Heal me up, Buttercup! Sure. Oh, good. Oh, thank heavens. Alright, so we didn't have to do some of that. Why that pose? Why? Ugh. He's got that third wind. Surely he had his Sharingan as well. Yeah! Let's go! Swoosh, swoosh. Huh. Nice. I'm sorry that I'm ruining these cutscenes with these outfits. It's just too funny. Dude.
Come on now. What do you think you can do?
A lot. Oh. Slice. Yeah. Rip boy. Let's go! Bleh. Bleh. You wielded it left-handed this time.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so.
Suddenly the world is gonna start, like, breaking apart, and then we gotta go to Rena to go and fix that? I don't know. Just waiting for the twist.
There. We finally collected all of the master cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the master cores together in one place should form the Renaissalma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
I like how there was just this convenient altar here. Maybe it's just a table and they repurposed it. Ooh. Okay.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Yep. Ah, the attendant. Huh. Mwah. A little kiss.
What? Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
I shouldn't laugh at this.
The Master Course!
Oh dear. Sure, siphon it into her, I guess.
Is that darkness? A dark master core?
Oh dear.
Renaissance!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
That was pretty.
She disappeared.
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No, absolutely not.
No. It's only just begun.
Yeah, of course. Part 2. I knew we weren't even... They had to do this. No! I'm gonna have to mute this! How dare you! No! Shut up! I like this. Wait, is it like a... Are they doing like a by part 2? Or is this gonna be like literally the second half? Insert disc 2 now. Oh dear. What is this? What is this? Oh, that's where that scene is from. Whenever I try and pull up GIFs, that one always pops up. For like Twitter posts. Okay. Okay. Hi? Oh dear. Yeah, this is basically just a trailer. What you're gonna find soon. This has to be in this game, right? They're not just gonna stop us here. Okay. Uh-huh. This sure is more fighting and stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, even more big monsters, even more crazy things, even more pretty outfits for Shion. Okay. I'm just so confused why we're having like a part 2. Oh gosh, it's the laser beam. Oh, that's where these are from. These might be repurposed from really. No. Okay. He looks a lot like one of the other Tales protagonists, and also like Alan Walker. Okay. Yeah, there's another Tales protagonist with like the white hair. Liberator of Dana. We just got an achievement.
A month has passed.
Okay. Thank you for giving me a time frame.
We decided to stay put in Ganeth Harros.
Okay.
Even with their lord toppled, We had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds.
Makes sense.
Lenegus hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red
Look,
Woman,
they seem
and the
happy. Well, that
Renaissance
won't last.
present
Indeed.
Passed 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Vholran's body after his defeat.
It turned into goop. No.
Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Alright. And then the rest of the game is just like, third person, tactical. I'm kidding.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
I was
Yeah,
actually.
I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
I'm impressed that that ice is still icy.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Yeah.
Oh?
Oh.
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
I believe.
I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
Oh. I
I'm
realized
going to
something
go
that
on
I
ahead.
forgot to do
Would you mind
this
talking to
stream is
Shion
put
for
up
me?
the stream avatar buddies. Maybe I'll hold off for today, but I'll try and make sure
We'll meet up at the castle entrance like
to
usual.
pull them up for
We can
future
talk more
streams.
Right.
Because they're just fun
Got
to
it.
hang out around. Just little guys chilling on stream. The power of a sovereign. Alright, let's see how the heck many we've got. Kisara, idealist. Okay. Oh, it's just us two right now. Alright, you know what? We'll get this one for you. And this one. And apparently I have enough for this one. Devastation. Gonna be a while before we complete a couple more. Oh well. Let's see here. Let's definitely complete this one. Boost gauge. Increased guarding effects. I don't quite know what that means, but let's go for it. And that's all of our points. Alright, and that's all that we have right now. Party's disbanded. Goodbye.
Hanging out in the observatory a
Oh
lot.
gosh, Shion was so close to dead.
Let's see if she's up there.
Alright, we gotta get the band back together and then we're going to visit those gosh darn owls. It's been too long. Well, these lead to something special, I guess. Sorry, I'm eating a snack. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any treasure chest right now. I missed the hootle, by the way. The owl. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know I didn't. I found it. That's right.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance.
I like how she poses perfectly with like her hands out like that. She's a role model
Taking
VTuber,
in
really.
view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
It's been a month.
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
I wouldn't say
Why
you
did you destroy
destroyed
it?
it. It probably is not destroyed.
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed.
Yep.
For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
Oh, I guarantee
So,
that's the case.
Why are
Don't.
you...
Oh.
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Vholran. That's enough for now.
Aw.
Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Shion has joined the party. Feelings, emotions, thoughts. Skill panels. Let's check hers. Oh, she has so many points. Alright. Big spending time. Increases the amount of damage dealt by one of Shion's bombs when shot with her last special bullet. And then we might as well finish this one. Heck yeah. Just art casting resilience. Yeah, we'll do this one. Get her some of that sweet AG. Art casting mobility. Maybe I'll try and aim for that one as next. Increased ailment rate. Gives more elements to things. Good. Ailment rate. Ailment bonus damage. So yeah, those are the two that we're gonna finish next, I guess.
So you
Right.
said you wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance.
The castle entrance. Ugh. Because, yeah, they're definitely not gonna let us fast travel right now. No. Ugh. Lighting change. Huh. 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 That's so funny. Alright, castle entrance would definitely be this way. Alright, we have Shion back, so, yeah. Yeah. Actually, I kind of want to see... I think we have fancier... Oh, sweet. We can put her in this. She'll wear the one piece for a bit, why not? Make her look fancy. Alright, are they really making me run all the way out here? That's so mean. I do really like that dress. I know, right? Isn't it so pretty? It's a very good dress. Anyway, we are jumping down.
Great. Now I'm hurt and dirty.
Sorry. It was the fastest way. Just watching how the hair does whatever it wants. They're really making me... Yeah, they really wanted me to run all this way through here. Ugh. so mean. Because running through here is very important to the plot, you know? Oh my, what are they prepping this for? Air physics, probably most of the GPU's handling right now. Yeah. I mean, it's not like strictly gravitational, gravity-based, but oh, I see they wanted us to meet him first.
Oh,
But
it's
yeah,
you
there
two.
definitely is
I
hair
suppose
physics.
That makes me the last one then.
We better get
Technically
a move on, or else
not.
we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Okay.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Vholran.
Thank you for the
I would have
recap.
thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Vholran's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core.
Wait, wasn't one of them left on the
Were either
table?
of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Wait, no, it's literally on
At
Elfin's
least that's
back.
one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You
Wait.
can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
No, look at Elfin's back. The sword is on his back. Not safe with you.
I heard we are all...
Anyway, a skill panel. He's not super close to anything. Reduce our casting time during combos. That's always useful. Boost gauge. Rod extension, critical damage, I guess. Just the attack in general. Alright.
to meet at the castle entrance.
Yes, that is where we're going. Uh-huh. Run! Right, howdy.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with.
Okay.
I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
It's
I did.
not enough.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them.
The taste!
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this
Oh
might
dear.
happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a
It's Law!
serious
No, I'm
problem.
kidding.
Definitely.
Or rather, if anyone's the glutton in this group, it's
We need to
Shion.
investigate the castle.
But companions have rejoined the party. Good.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly
follow any orders they're given. Alright, who has a whole bunch? Cast we can do this one, I think. Yeah. Alright. And then Law has a whole bunch. Oh gosh. Poor dude, I haven't really been unlocking anything for him. Okay, let's do that one. Battle chain, boost gauge, counter edge, inspiration, whatever that is. And that's basically all of it. Alright, and then we've already done hers. Alright,
follow any orders they're
thanks for helping. Don't worry, we'll be getting to the bottom of this mess. Just hang on a little longer while we investigate.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them.
Alright,
Undoing it will take some time.
let's see, look for
I know it's
food
not their
in the
fault they're like
castle.
that.
Food thief
It's
in the
still
castle.
irritating to deal with.
In the castle! Just wiggle. Saxalo Temple Front. I think that's how you'd pronounce it. Saxalo? That's a name. I wish that I could do more. Oh wait, there is some quick travel. Can I quick travel right now? Yes, I can. Get me in there. Oh wait, no, I should have. I'm wasting time. Before I want to do that, it feels like food is the true story of the Tales games. True. Alright, before we find this person, there's some side quests to get. But first, map list. We're going, we can't go to the Owl Forest still. How rude. Ugh. Fine. We're looking for the thief.
Are you really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This
Can't be
sort of
that
stuff's
hard,
old hat
right?
for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not
Just
going to
run
take
through the
forever,
whole place
Law, I
again.
promise. Let's just do what we can.
Where's the most likely place?
In here to do and get out.
It's gonna be third floor. I don't know. I'm gonna see this way first. You! I'm kidding. I wonder if I can cheat the system a little bit. Give me a hint. Not giving me a... Oh. Oh, okay. South Tower. First. Front entrance. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going the wrong way. That makes me feel bad, and it does. No. We're going in here. Main tower. Alright. Thank heavens for hints. At the very least, it'll give us a direction. Alright, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Huh? Somehow I'm surprised and not surprised to see them here. So you're the guy hoarding all the rations. What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll only say it one more time. Get back to your position. What is this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Vholran. Oh gosh.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. Must think we're just Danons from the town.
whatever's going on,
Oh, you know.
these are Vholran
Just Danons from the town wearing very fancy outfits. Ugh. Rude. Oh. Almost there. Woohoo! Why not? Ugh. Do it.
Consider yourself finished.
Oh, come on. Hey. Funky fresh moves. Arr. So it wasn't a Danon stockpiling the rations, it was one of Vholran's soldiers hiding out inside the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it. What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Vholran? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Vholran is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise. It's just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like these soldiers we fought here before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here? They've just been going about the business as usual? I guess so. Everyone here was Vholran's slave, both Danon and Renan alike. That's the kind of realm he was running. That doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose when with these guys once Vholran was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Vholran vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't, to any degree, has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it were business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're gonna come quietly. Ahem. Listen to me carefully, men. I am Lord Dohalim Ilkoros. I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim? But sir, we serve... Lord Vholran has left the realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with the Renan law, you all must pledge your allegiance to me.
How?
So you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Dohalim. Holy crap, I can't believe that worked!
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Gagne once more. Gagne.
Believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Solve the problem. That's what counts, and it's the count that thinks. Let's see here. And fast travel.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I mean, I didn't really leave.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
Yes.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I mean...
I only managed to get through to them because Vholran's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
Indeed.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danons as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danons, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But... I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
I'm just worried about
So
that.
they're alive? They're not going to die? Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was
Oh
constant.
no.
Never stopped. Not
Oh
even
no.
for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our
Alright, group
friends.
therapy sessions
died.
are gonna be
They were
in the main
murdered.
plaza
It was
every
the
day
Rennans.
at 3
The
from
Rennans
now
were the
on.
ones who did it. They killed us.
And individual sessions
Why
will
do
be
they
held
get to
by
live after
appointment,
so many of us have died?
weekly.
The bastards should
Oh my
die.
gosh.
Every last one of them.
Well, that, did a great 180.
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Rennans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place.
I appreciate the
People
Hoodle
driven
doll
by
on
hate who
Rinwell's
stopped
head.
before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives.
We need antidepressants now! It's true. These guys have some, some problems that therapy would definitely help
But
with.
after a while, I came to realize that it's not the
Probably
Rennans
some,
who are true enemies.
PTSD related medication too.
What the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting a concept.
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But
Okay.
That's what these Rennans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I
Hashtag not all Rennans.
actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
Oh.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world
It's
that's
almost
already
like
full of it.
things are a lot more
I
nuanced.
want to help create a society where people
Incredible.
can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us
You're
get
right,
back
I
our
do want
ability
it
to
that
think
way.
and speak freely again.
Tell me why.
Is that to say you trust us then?
No, what is this
I don't
nuance
trust
you
the
speak
Rennans
of?
as far as I can throw
It's a very new
trust you
concept.
guys because of who you
You
are
might
and
not have
what
heard of
you've
it
done.
before.
Fair
Push
enough.
his glasses up.
We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that.
What will happen to them after
What do
the
you think they're
after?
going to want once they realize how cruel Vholran was to them?
Revolution!
Revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the lords might just lead to more
I
violence?
mean,
That's the last thing I
yeah,
want
these
to
are indeed
happen.
vacuums of
Of course
power.
not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Yes.
Law's
No.
right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now.
Yeah, that
Not so
doesn't answer
easily, at
anything.
least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
She's got two Hoodles now. Perfect.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that.
What's better than
between
one
the crown
Hoodle?
contest and
Two!
300 years of oppression,
Toodle!
there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Skill panel. Heartfelt shield. Skill panel. Pep talks. Alright, and she doesn't have any.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't
Alright,
think we're done
check to
just
see if
yet.
there's any other
I want you all
problems.
to-
Oh dear. Don't you worry. Okay. Let's see here, here we can get some quests.
Stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
Oh, yeah, there's
Thinking for
a
yourself
Hoodle
can be
somewhere
a
here.
responsibility at
An
times.
owl.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever.
Hey kiddo, what's up? That was so scary. Really, really scary.
Well,
What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? I heard all sorts of strange noises like crackle, roar, splish, splash, howl, whoosh, and boom, bump outside of town, and you left the town? Never go wandering outside where it's not safe, you hear me? Where it's no safe. You hear me? Easy, Rinwell. Kid, you're probably spotted a Zoogle. Did you see anything when it made that crackle and roar sound? It was red. Red, crackling, and roaring. Oh, red. Oh, I get it. Oh, he must... blah, blah, blah. He must mean he saw fire coming out of it. Fire, of course. That would mean the splashing sound is water, the howling sound is wind, and that booming sound was you, Rinwell?
hey.
Why's it gotta be me? Because you're always loud and booming when you're dropping lightning on me when you get mad. This little kid wouldn't know anything about that. Boom, boom. You're a boom, boom lady. No. You see what I mean? Even he agrees, and he hardly knows you. If you two had quite enough teasing me, there's a dangerous Zoogle on the loose. Are you gonna make the scary thing go away, lady? No. Yes. You bet. Don't worry, us grown-ups will take care of it. If he saw it outside of town, do you think he was in the Lav 2 marshlands? Whatever it is, it sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Go get him, Barky boy. Is that your nickname for me or something? Bark, 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 bark. Alright. I've still gotta check. Can't go to the forest still. So rude. And let's see here. We go here. And then here. Oh! There he is. Those more sad glasses. Ah, that's funny. Hoo. Alright, feathered friend. Let's go. All of the Hoodles. There's only one Hoodle. There's a lot of not
Maybe
Hoodles.
something's going on in the forest.
Yeah, if I could get to the forest, Rinwell. Oh, Gordino. Oh, you again. I wonder what today's recipe will be. You're getting ahead of yourself, young miss. Come on, Gordino. We all know where this is heading. You have me there. Indeed, I've come across an incredible recipe buried deep in the bowels of Pelagian's mighty forest. Fortress? Forest. Whatever it is, I don't think it'll ever satisfy your apparently insatiable hunger to hunt for recipes in places like that. Well, as it so happens, I met a sailor back in Mahagsar. He let me borrow a boat, and then I was here before I knew it. You rode that boat all the way here? That's right. But more importantly, what I found in that castle was a forbidden recipe sealed away since ancient times. Forbidden, you say? What reason could anyone have had for locking it away for all these years? I haven't the faintest idea. That's why we must make it, so we can find out. And so, I ask you all to gather me the ingredients once more. However, being such an old recipe, its directions are written rather obtusely. It calls for something white, soft, and fluffy, stimulating powder, neither swine nor hare meat, and finally, also something white, soft, and fluffy. What does it ask for that twice? I guess it's that one of them simply refers to rice. Maybe the recipe is calling for double the normal amount of rice. Sounds okay to me. I don't think they'd write it like that if that were the case. Pretty sure all these ingredients can be found here, so can I count on you? Keep our eyes out.
Yes.
Would be more than happy to handle it, what she said. Dependable as always. Then I shall let you get to work. Good luck. Oh dear. Sure. Why not? Oh boy.
White, soft,
Acquire
fluffy.
rice, whatever
Is that
stimulating.
description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Huh.
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
Alright, we'll be collection questing. Let's see here. Oops, I went too far. There was another thingamajigger, I think up here. I think, or maybe it was down a level. It was down a level. Oops. Alright, fast travel. We're making some mega bucks off of all of this. Oh, okay.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're buying
I
my
just
head
wanted
off
to
about it
know
either.
so that I could stalk
Oh,
you.
that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrows.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
I just love you so freaking much. I'm kidding.
Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Drop it.
That's what
Talk
you want.
about
Don't
it.
push any further.
Pop it.
I'm
Lock
sorry.
it.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Oop.
I hear
Alright.
a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Ta-da. And they're right here.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, dude?
Seriously?
Terrible opening, Law, but let's roll with it. Up? What do you mean, what is up?
well...
I just mean, like, how's your work? Are you making progress? No, I am not making progress.
Well,
Is there a problem? Yes.
Hmm?
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where did you get the materials before? From the Zoogles in the castle. From the Zoogles? Jeez, goes to show just how Lord Vholran soldiers used to stoop, or how low. But his forces are all gone, so how are you getting the material these days? I'm not, because there are no Zoogles.
that's just...
I suppose without any Renans left in the castle to keep them contained, the Zoogles got out on their own. So they got loose and turned into feral strays. Surprised they didn't wreck the city on the way out. But getting back to this guy, if we don't help him out, he's probably just gonna stand around not getting anything done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. And I guess that means we better go out and find these materials he's looking for. Probably won't solve his problems forever, but at least it'll give him something to do once he has them. Ooh, we have it. Wait a second. When you say you got your materials from the castle Zoogles, are you talking about this stuff? Yes, that's right. Oh, that was easy. Problem solved. Aren't you lucky? Oh.
Oh?
What? Thank you. He said that all by... No need to thank us, man. Just make sure you put that stuff to good use and do a good job now, okay? Yes, I will do my best. Aw. Heck yeah, give me that sweet money.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit.
Oh gosh, rip this guy. Hey, what the heck happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still, he was so close to finally living like a normal human being, too.
Wait.
Dang. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there. Got it. I'll break the news to her. Wow.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us,
Yeah, let's go
then
pick
who?
up this quest real
That's
quick.
why we have to find her.
But I guess she must be in the inn. Hey, you're those liberators. Could I ask you to help with something? You sound a lot more lively than most people around here. I am, and it's all thanks to those boomies.
Wow.
And those tiny little zoogles? Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. You know, I can relate. If more people could see them up close, I'd bet they'd start to feel better a lot faster.
Yeah.
You really think so? I mean, I guess they're pretty cute for zoogles, I'll give you that. I know, right? The way they stare at you with those beady eyes, those little fangs that can chew through anything. I love everything about them.
No way.
You're crazy. Those things are scary. They never shut up and they like throw dirty stuff at you. Ugh.
Huh?
That's all part of their charm. I could look at them forever and never get tired of it. So I guess what I want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back here for me? Pretty please?
Got it.
Yeah, easy. I hate to do it, but you know how those those boomies can get sometime. It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. I can't wait to see what you guys bring in. Zoogle mascot. Zoogle mascot. Also, I'm not sure why Hoodle was over there this whole time.
Boomy.
Ah, cute.
Heck? Are you stuck on
Oh,
that
I thought it was the girl
No,
singing
really.
it, but it was
I kinda
her.
see where they're coming from.
Are you
Are you okay?
okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
Oh, I see. I get it now. It's because they're similar-ish. There's something you need, I can bring it to you. Alright, let's stock up on life bottles. 10. Any armor? Nope. We are maxed right now. Any other of these? Those don't matter. Lemon gels. Wouldn't hurt to get a couple of. And yeah. That's about as good as it gets. Oh, we got dog tags though. Yeah! Look at that money, we're back up. Find what you're looking for. I work as a, blacksmith? Yeah, that's it. Is there something I can make for you? Anything, anything. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't have, like, anything. Nature's Beauty. 3rd edition. I can make 2nd edition. Okay. Craft it, yes. And then once I get the other stuff. Okay. Easy. Crystal, Flaming Knights, Gargantuan Bone. Okay. So that's the next, like, really good one. Should be looking at all these. They're always so cool. I'm just wanting the joke items. Woohoo. Poor dude hasn't been able to make a new weapon in forever. Ugh. This poor guy. Ooh. That one's cool. Oh, the grouper flood. So cool. Let's see here. If I get... I have not made this. We're just gonna make it. Okay. Let's see here. Refined Ignis Roar. I guess, yeah, we'll make it. So then eventually, once I get the other things. Ugh! So many things! Sure, we'll make all these. So then eventually they'll be makeable. Anyway.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Okay. Wait, maybe this wasn't where we're supposed to be. Welcome to our inn. Our doors are always open to anyone who wants to stay here. Sure. We'll do an EXP boost, sure.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Nice. Thank you. We hope to see you again. Apparently this might have been the wrong place. No, that's an elevator. I think I meant this way. Nope, not there, but... Nope. Okay. Okay. Let's see here, level 2. We can get there. Easy. Easy. Woo. But also, gotta check. Still not doable. Gosh dang it. I just want to see the owls. Just want to see the owls, please. Alright. Alright, mama.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. It's okay. I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
Alright.
Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well. I'll get to work. Aw.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she does.
Anything else? Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little
Okay.
concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there.
Pay your
We should
respects. Alright. We'll get out of here. We'll figure out what he's doing. We'll try and get to the gosh darn owl forest. It's really what I want to do. Get to a spot where I can get to the owl forest. That's all I
Wonder what
want
we'll
right
find
now.
out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
You guys want to rest here?
We already rested, but hey, we can manage the ranch. Oh, there were. Yeah, look at that. We can feed them we can get all of them. Oh no! Ooh, I can make crab eggs. Or I can, yeah. Let's see here, forge weapons. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that right now. Be careful out there. Wow. Hello!
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you should do it. Or how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry. Have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on, Dana? And up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send their remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice on Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirits shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. Oh, we could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us Danans. You really think we're gonna ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Rena still rule over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell. Don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that Renans did to us. Tell me, Elfin, did you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. You know, she brings up very good points, but, like, in the context of the story, people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you, too. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough. Good points, but she goes a little too far. No more. Lenegis could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. Among us. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor. But if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve. To bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think different, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dolim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. Very good therapy session, very good. Yeah, don't be sus, Rinwell. I know you're only thinking about what was best for her son, too. Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too, then, please? We two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we're able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Danon way. Yes. It is the Danon way. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now. Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud. Heartwarming.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Still can't! Let me in! Let me in! Anyway, we've got to fight some stuff out here.
However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel
Hey now,
with
hey
you was
now.
well made.
Get out of here. Noom. Hey now. Didn't ask for you to swim. Alright, oh, it's the Shocky guys. That's probably what we have to fight, I'm assuming. Maybe. There's also... Master of Nature. Ooh.
There.
Alright. Rice. Ugh. Why do they walk so slow here?
In here. This one's mine. All fashioned into fences. Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you
Ugh.
how useful I can be.
Why not?
Do it.
Do it.
A flawless victory. Naturally.
Ugh.
I'm not done.
Far enough. Do it.
Why not?
This ends now.
Consider yourself
Woo!
we're in good form.
Are you now? Okay. Let's see here. Biggest and the baddest. Gold chunk. Nice, nice. Okay. There's our big boy.
That's no ordinary stray there.
Cool.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
Well, it's one of the things we gotta do. Let's see what level it is. We are level 35. Oh, we can go defeat that other one now. Oh, level 42. Okay. This is gonna be tough, but possible.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Alright, we saved right before this, luckily, so if we do die, I'm gonna load. I'm gonna be a cheap.
I've got this.
I shall ensure you survive this.
I'll smash you.
All yours. You're mine. Dragon swarm.
Oh my goodness.
Here it comes.
You may be strong.
Oh my goodness.
Down.
See, aside from just the straight DPS of someone higher level like this, honestly, we're at a level where I don't think it's as big of an issue that we're slightly under. It was just hard when you're like trying to fight a level 15 when you're level 5. Poor break. Oh gosh.
I never miss.
I probably should be taking care of these weird ones too. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's all of them. Oh, lovely. Okay, then. We're focusing this one for now, then. Oh, gosh. Ah! I didn't quite realize what I was getting into. We're doing okay. Shoot. No! No! Shion. Thank you.
No further. You're mine.
Oh gosh. Renwell!
Where are you going?
Let's see here. It is. Its core has regrown. Punch it. Oh gosh. There's a lot going on here. They're all casting stuff. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh, Renwell. Too late. Embarrassing. Kidding. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Get the heck out of there. I tried. Alright, thank you, Shion. Oh, right. Since we're back to this, doesn't need to be, what is Lionheart? HE recovery, not the worst. Okay. We don't need to rely on him for now. So we're not wasting as much CP. Oh gosh, Shion. Ah!
I can feel the medicine.
Ah, come on, it did nothing. I thought that he'd be able to, like, break that, you know? Ah! There's so much going on here. Oh, come on, I should have waited. I'm a fool. There's way too much going on. Alright, I hope that my Discord sounds aren't coming through. Oh, I'm dead. Sorry, Shihan. Ah, so close. Core break again, sweet. Okay. Doing okay so far, but there's 4 of these punks. Getting out of that. Ah, so rude. How did it reach that far? I can't believe you. Alright. Good. It is not over. You cannot say it's over yet. Ah! Alrighty. Stop it. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on here. Punching. Yeah! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Horrible. Terrible. Bad. Why is it purple? Why is it purple? I need to know. Why is it purple? Oh my gosh, this is... It colors the battle. Okay. Horrifying. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Alrighty. Okay. Come on. This is only 1/4 of them. Ah! Alright, yeah, cast it on me, and then, like, yeah, perfect. Shion's... Okay, good. Someone used a life bottle on her. Ah! Oh dear. We are life bottling. Hup, hup, hup. Okay. And we are... peach gelling. Oh, we don't have any, that's what's up. Ah. Okay. Don't use the items for a second, Shion. Orange gel! Woohoo! Punch him. We are actually gonna use one of our treats. Just healing it up. Ah! No! So rude. Life bottling. Shion. And then I think we're also... Let's swap out for a bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Shion, don't die. Oh, rid me. Okay. Alright, we are life bottling Rinwell because her ability is, like, especially necessary here. And we have... what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, we have none of that again, so... Fine, we'll use one of those. Oh gosh, oh gosh, let's see here now, we life bottle the heck out of Shion. Alright. Alright, get this one out of the way. Okay. What?
I can feel my precision improving.
Okay. Interesting. The other ones weren't also supposed to be defeated. That's awkward. Well, whatever. Alright. What? Mackerel.
Catching a cold? Here, have this herb I found earlier.
I'm fine. Thanks.
Let's see, what else was I supposed to defeat? Field guide? Where the heck were my, no. Are they in here somewhere? Oh, gosh. Icon details, no. Display map list, I don't know. The waterfalls. Apparently there's something there that I'm supposed to do. Okay, we'll get out of here and then we'll go there, I guess. Ah, so rude. Come on. Just let me drop down. What's over here? Oh gosh. Don't get stuck. Woo!
There.
Just gonna collect some stuff along the way. Boop. Okay. Huh. Don't. What the heck that white fluffy stuff they're asking for is.
Lunch is the backbone of a day's meals.
No
I
idea.
think that's his way of saying he's hungry now.
Indeed. Oh, it is 6 o'clock.
Oh, my hair's gone all frizzy.
It's the
It's the humidity. What should we have? We don't have a lot of things. Oh, apparently we can make gnocchi now. Defense earned combat points up. Pork bun. You know what? We'll just keep doing bouillabaisse. However you pronounce it. I don't know my
This is a
fancy
true
foods.
masterpiece. No less than
Thank you,
culinary art.
Dohalim, and the wink. Oh, now everyone. Let's see here. Shion
Shion,
first.
Could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl.
Oh, yeah.
I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
Gasp.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me
I
from
mean,
the
it could have
start.
been literally gifted to you when you were
I
born,
know
so
that
yeah.
it's extremely unlikely, but
It's
after
not
last time we
that
talked,
unlikely.
it got me thinking.
People get gifted
Maybe
stuff
you
like
brought the
that
doll
as a
child
baby.
needed with you to Lenegus.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
Aw.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Heartwarming.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
Sorry if
Yay.
I'm a bit restless during the night.
How dare you? I'm kidding.
Did you get enough sleep?
No.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Tomates. Let's see here. Where? Whoop. Let's see, where was that star? Where the heck was it?
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously.
Okay, there was this. Oh, it does refresh eventually. That's
Don't get too wet now.
convenient. Let's see here. It was here, wasn't it?
2.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, so we've got to get to the waterfall. This. Okay.
Or
Alright.
else you'll catch a cold.
We'll figure it out. To the waterfall. Huh.
Truly a trackless path.
Huh, 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 huh. There was no avoiding it.
Let's see what you've got.
Shouldn't be too hard to defeat anymore, right? You'd think. Except when they do that. So annoying. Ah, wasted.
You'll soon see about that.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Ah. Anyway, yeah, this is going very easily.
The further away the better. You and I both.
Ah.
Lightning orb! Raging can never miss.
Okay. Ah. We're going.
This one's got your name on it.
Nothing else. I might also try and go back to the first area and defeat
This should come in handy when crafting
the
weapons.
one dude that's been in our whatchamacallits, our side quests for forever. Mushrooms. Alright, where's the waterfall? Oh gosh. Waterfalls. It's in here somewhere is where we need to be.
No choice.
Alright, punk. You don't get to jump like that for long. My goodness. Huh. Huh. Oh, we're so close. Oh well. Sure. Bump.
Well, looky here.
Okay, now to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. There's a specific one I'm supposed
Is
to
that the
defeat?
Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
These guys? I don't know.
You got company.
It's one of them. Right. Almost forgot that I could stop them. Huh. Why not?
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Hold on to your force. Here I come.
Huh.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Get toasty.
Punch. Punch, punch, bow.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Oh yeah, these guys, the boomies.
I'll take you all on.
Forgot about them too.
Sleep now.
Pop.
Now you see what I can do.
Oh.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Airborne scoundrels. Oh. Look at all of that.
No further.
Now.
In an instant. Impact block.
The wild boomies, was that enough of
What
them?
can I say?
I didn't see.
Had a good partner.
How to defeat these two? I don't remember. We'll go for it. Since we're here. Oh, 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 oh. Hey now, hey now.
I never miss. Do it. This one's got your name on it.
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Where are you going?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now! Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine!
Oh, nice, nice.
Step back.
Okay, that
This
did
one's
nothing.
all law.
Did nothing. So then, did we get all the things we needed? Did we? To beat 5 wild boomy. Okay. Okay, so we need to find our way over to those ones.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Okay, that's what they were saying. Got it. Got it. I got it. I can talk like you too. Perfect.
I won't forgive you.
Not today! You apart!
Burning glacial steel. Not on my watch. Freeze Lancer. Freeze cascade.
I can carve through
Do it.
even short.
Oh, wow. We did it.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Let's see here. Can I? Oh, I can't even go to any of those. Okay. Fine. We are going here. Yeah, we'll go to the inn first, sure. I've got some stuff to turn in.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
Thank you for all your
You're
hard
right.
work.
What?
What? Oh no. Okay. Okay. She was just taking a walk out there while we were all resting, I guess. Xion?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad. Look at the sky.
They're crashing the planet in or something. Oh. That's no moon. Of course. Ah. So that's maybe what the master thingy does. Bakum. That's not horrifying in the slightest, no. Oh. Even more interesting. They injected weird vine thingy thorns. That's the word I was looking for. Ooh. We're going underwater, boys. At some point. Please, story, open up for a minute so that I can go do a couple side quests. How is it just zapping the energy? Oh? Oh, yeah. It sure is. Love it. Love to see it just literally funneling the energy.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegus?
It looks like Lenegus is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as
How
if
do
they're
they know
driving
it
a
was an
literal
object in
wedge
the
into
water?
Not just into
They
Dana,
have the eaglest
her
of
own
eagle
resistance,
eyes.
too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
It's just
Astral
siphoning.
energy.
Yeah.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that
Well,
column.
They're trying to squeeze
yikes.
every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Time to go find a StarCraft.
think that
Oblivion,
is behind
the
this?
game.
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
I mean,
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
wait.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the garden wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I
Dun,
drifted
dun,
off.
dun.
As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her
Aha,
before?
she had some
sticks
kind
out
of
like a sore thumb.
anti-Renin
I guess I always
cloaking.
figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then
We'll get to the
Memory
bottom of this later.
device.
Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Let me fast travel.
Cyslodia lies
Gosh
beyond
dang
the
it, let
northern
me
mountain
fast
range.
travel.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Vholran may have simply sealed and hidden it.
okay. Then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dan,
How did it all go with the boomies? It went great. We brought them back with us. Great, let me see. Oh, there they are. Such cute little freaks you are. I still don't get it.
You
Thanks a million. With these little guys, I can draw pictures of boomies and make stuffed animals that look like them. Once these take off, I'm gonna be super famous and popular. Someone's got it all figured out. Sounds like this place is in good hands. You really think so? Thanks for all of your help. I'm gonna make Boomies the mascot of this entire city. Just you wait. Oh, I see. Hootle was wanting to be the mascot. No problem. I'll be first in line to buy one of your stuffed animals once they're ready. Oh, poor Hootle. Dismayed Hootle.
what's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hootle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Is there anyone else that I could turn? Oh gosh, there's a lot that I can talk to. No fast travel, no fast travel. Absolutely zero. Maybe I can't even go up here right now. Oh, yeah, I can. They're just not letting me fast travel to it. Alright. We beat it for you, buddy. We beat one of them. Did you get rid of that scary thing? We sure did. There's nothing for you to be afraid of now. Really? It didn't hurt you, did it? Well, I died a couple times, but you know. No, I'm fine, because I'm a big, strong grown-up. Thanks, lady. You're so kind. I love you. This kid is not hiding his feelings for you, Rinwell. Not trying to wander out of town on your own from now on, okay? Okay, see you later, boom boom lady.
Seriously?
So he still thinks I'm loud and booming. I guess I'm okay with it. We'll get him, Barky boy. What are you talking about? I already did. Wow, this kid was loaded. Oh. I skipped on accident. Was there one that I was pretty close to? I guess technically this one. I'd prefer to get the anti-dragon damage first. Let's try doing one of these. Increased awaken attack, near death. Do that one. He isn't usually near death, he usually is dead. Boost gauge. Sure, a battle start. Inferno Crossing! Fiji. Sure. I don't know. I'm so close to a lot of them. Easier over limit, yeah. Jump. Dang, do I not have the, No, I do have... Well, I have mid-air evasion. I need mid-air recovery. Must not have it. Oh well. Bummer! Fix this one up. What else? Boost gauge from enemy downs. It's a whole bunch of boost gauge. Is all we're talking here. Let's see here. Sure. Alright, and she can do one more. Mid-air damage. Let's get her Divine Saber, whatever that is. Alright. Alright! Alls I want to do. All I want to do is have some fun. I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. Whatever. Let's talk to these people and please, please open up afterwards so that I can, like, do other stuff. You're trying to get to the other realms? Without a sturdy boat, there isn't much you can... Wait, I take that back. I remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently, back in the day, there used to be a way to get through Vholran Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been? Alright, well... Maybe we're not getting to the owls today. It's gonna be another dungeon. Trying to find a way to the other realms. Can't say I've heard anything. If we knew anything about that, we wouldn't have to hunker down in Thistleim. Not wrong. Tell me what you know. Tell me. When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound, my oh my, I thought the mountains were collapsing. They were. I don't know.
Where are these Vholran mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
We can go find it at least. Let's see, we're all rested up. Perfect. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be wrapping up soonish. It is 6:40. If only I had like a extra fast travel, like that isn't fast travel. Oh, fine. Check on the animals law. Rat. Okay. Okay. Guard livestock. Put on guard duty. Okay. Well, whatever. Send a barn. We're sending... Wait, no, not a horse. We're doing a sheep. Feed. Let's see here. So, yeah. can we buy? Don't need apple gels. Boop-a-doo-ba-doo. Ugh, pineapple gels. Oh, you hurt my heart. At least it's a percentage. Let's see your life bottles. We're stocking up. Yeah, we can stock up on these. Okay. That should be good. Be careful out there. Alright, how to get over to that. Whoops. Let's not upskirt Shion. She don't need that.
Hey,
Whoop.
look at that enemy. It's shining.
I don't want to fight the shiny enemies. I don't know. Right. Hup, hup. Surprise! You know, keep swimming. Wow. We've got a whole depths. Ugh.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Vholran's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Well, alright.
Oh, glory unto Vholran!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like
You're
you
not
shall never walk free.
attack
I
off.
knew you were stubborn. You
Huh.
don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Hey now, hey now, hey now. Hey now. Headstrong to take on anyone.
You'll soon see about that.
Scarlet Inferno!
Yo, come on, I hit the D-pad.
Consider yourself finished.
Let's go.
Get toasty. I never miss.
Yep. Punch. This is pretty satisfying. We're wailing on him. Please.
All yours, Kisara.
Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've seen this one. Oh. Let's go. Yeah. Kaboom.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia.
Get me out of here. Let me out.
Everything all right?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
She's connected to the thorn thingy somehow. Oh dang, she's got them red bottom heels. Ah, it's getting worse.
I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
Finally.
We should probably clear some stuff
No.
out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No.
No way. These are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Says the woman who doesn't have armor on her back.
If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art.
Sean with the deer in the headlights look.
Stop it, you guys. This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly.
Keep all of our stuff.
Oh.
Don't let any of it
My
go to
deepest
waste.
apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah,
At least
I guess it's
you
only natural we'd have
acknowledge
so many
it.
souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
Yeah, happy family moment. Did I hit R1?
Those
I must
astral
have
arts
to
of
see
yours are
that.
pretty impressive.
Or no,
Thanks.
it didn't
You're
even
full
do
of
that. I
surprises
guess it's
yourself.
just the talking about it. Let's see here. How intense is this gonna be?
Something feels up.
Let's call it here for today. We'll go through this tomorrow. Not tomorrow, let's see here. Let's see, this Thursday. I'm probably just gonna be doing Animal Crossing, but then Friday, the new Pokemon game comes out, so I'll probably be doing that Sunday. Yeah, I don't know if I want to add like another stream to my schedule yet. Because, I don't know. I'm a little busy. But, oh, sorry, stretching. I've been sitting in this chair too long. Oh. Oh, that felt good. But yeah. Let's switch to this for a minute. Yeah. So, that's my schedule for the moment, but then we'll get back to Tales of Arise soon. So yeah. Yay! I'm excited. Thank you for watching. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's see here. Bring us to that homepage. Time to clickety-clack. Pause. Let's see here. Loki the Octo is playing. Splatoon. Who else we got? Who else we got? A lot of people with a lot of viewers, so just weird rating big streamers. Let's see, there's someone playing Minecraft. You know what? Let's... Let's see, or should we do Splatoon, or should we do Minecraft streamer? Unless there's something else. No, those seem to be about the best ones for this. You know what? Let's do something different. We'll go Minecraft today. It's very different, but it will be interesting. Let's see here. It's someone called Yuki Buns. Whoop. Let's see here. Let us get this raid going. Why am I not able to raid right now? Oh, maybe we just don't have enough people to raid. Oh gosh, that's silly. Well, here, I'll send this in the chat if we want to just go say hi. Copy that. And then we'll just... There. If you want to go over there, why not? They look cool. They're a VTuber. It's look like they're a ghost character. Anyway, with that said, I am going to call it for the day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you on Thursday. Bye.